Right now, House lawmakers passed a bill in Congress that could put the future of TikTok in jeopardy. It would ban the social media app here in the United States.
More than 170 million people across the country use TikTok. The bill now heads to the U.S. Senate, where its path is uncertain.
Well, we're not turning off TikTok. We're saying you got to sever your ties with communist China. They have all this data, right? So they're getting all your personal identifying data. So it's a security threat.
I don't support a ban on TikTok. The legislation did not ban TikTok. It's simply the divestiture of TikTok.
TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, would have 5 months to sell the platform if the bill is enacted. President Biden says he would sign it into law if it makes it to his desk. And the possibility of a ban worries content creators in Iowa.
KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel shows what's at stake for a Boone real estate influencer. Todd?
Well, it is a big deal. 20-year-old Cole Burge has been using TikTok since he was 16. And he says the app is a great way to connect with home buyers. But now there is a fear it could go away.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Buyer Bootcamp.
Cole Burge is a big TikTok fan. He gained fame when he became a father in Boone at the age of 16.
This part of my life.
And used the app to reach out to tell his unusual story.
As a real estate agent in Iowa,
He has more than 150,000 followers.
I try to post at least once a week.
And now he's using it as a tool to help his real estate career.
It became an income source for us at the time. And now with real estate, it's a huge marketing source.
But Burge and thousands of other Iowa TikTok users wonder about its future.
The bill is passed.
The House on Wednesday passed a bill that would ban TikTok in the U.S. if its China-based owner doesn't sell. Lawmakers like Iowa Senator Charles Grassley are concerned the company's current ownership structure is beholden to the Chinese government and poses a U.S. national security threat.
If there's information on TikTok that compromises our national security, then I think that's reason to pass this legislation.
One, I'm searching for content that I may be able to make.
Burge says he's not worried about the politics. He just hopes both sides can work out the issues and TikTok is not banned.
I would hope that an agreement is made on both sides that please both sides of the conflict, and that a total ban doesn't happen. I would hope for that, but at the same time, it's really out of my control.
And we did reach out to TikTok. A spokesperson says the legislative process was, quote, in secret, and hopes the Senate will not support the bill. Stacey?